Karma yoga is a spiritual practice that emphasizes the importance of selfless action and service. In this practice, one seeks to act without attachment to the outcome, and to focus on the process of action itself as a means of spiritual growth and purification. The following is a summary of the main topics and subtopics covered in the book on Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is the path of selfless action and service, which aims to purify the mind and help individuals achieve spiritual liberation. The nature of Karma Yoga involves performing actions without attachment to the results, focusing on the action itself as an offering to a higher power. Karma Yoga teaches that every action has a consequence, and individuals must take responsibility for their actions and their impact on the world. It emphasizes the importance of selfless service, detachment from the fruits of actions, and performing actions as an offering to a higher power. The ultimate goal of Karma Yoga is to attain self-realization and liberation from the cycle of birth and death. This is achieved by performing actions with the right intention, attitude, and focus, without being attached to the results. Karma Yoga involves three main components: action, intention, and detachment. The focus is on performing actions selflessly, with the right intention and attitude, and without attachment to the results. This helps to purify the mind and develop a sense of detachment and equanimity, which are essential for spiritual growth. The practice of Karma Yoga can be applied to any aspect of life, including work, relationships, and daily activities. It involves cultivating a sense of detachment, offering all actions to a higher power, and serving others without any expectations or desires for personal gain. The practice of Karma Yoga involves performing actions selflessly, without attachment to the results, and as an offering to a higher power. This helps to purify the mind and develop a sense of detachment and equanimity, which are essential for spiritual growth. The practice of Karma Yoga involves several key principles, including selfless service. Karma Yoga emphasizes the importance of serving others without any expectations or desires for personal gain. This helps to cultivate a sense of detachment and reduces the ego. Right intention. The intention behind our actions is crucial in Karma Yoga. It is important to perform actions with a pure heart and the intention of serving others and offering the action to a higher power. Detachment from the results. The practice of Karma Yoga involves performing actions without attachment to the results. This helps to reduce anxiety, stress, and disappointment. Equanimity. Karma Yoga emphasizes the importance of maintaining equanimity in all situations. This means remaining calm and composed, regardless of the circumstances. Mindfulness. The practice of Karma Yoga involves being mindful and present in the moment. This helps to develop a sense of awareness and a deeper connection with our actions. The practice of Karma Yoga can be applied to all aspects of life, including work, relationships, and daily activities. It involves cultivating a sense of detachment, offering all actions to a higher power, and serving others without any expectations or desires for personal gain. The philosophy of Karma Yoga is based on the principle of karma, which refers to the law of cause and effect. According to this principle, every action has a corresponding reaction, and the quality of our actions determines the quality of our life. In Karma Yoga, the focus is on performing actions without any attachment to the results, and as an offering to a higher power. The aim is to purify the mind and develop a sense of detachment, which is essential for spiritual growth. The philosophy of Karma Yoga is based on several key principles, including law of cause and effect. Every action has a corresponding reaction, and the quality of our actions determines the quality of our life. Law of karma. Our actions create impressions in the mind, which influence our future experiences. Selfless service. the practice of karma yoga emphasizes the importance of serving others without any expectations or desires for personal gain. Detachment from the results. The practice of karma yoga involves performing actions without attachment to the results. This helps to reduce anxiety, stress, and disappointment. Surrender to a higher power. The practice of karma yoga involves offering all actions to a higher power, which helps to cultivate a sense of humility and devotion. Union with the divine. The ultimate goal of karma yoga is to attain union with the divine by purifying the mind and developing a sense of detachment and devotion. The philosophy of karma yoga can be applied to all aspects of life, including work, relationships, and daily activities. It involves performing actions selflessly, without any attachment to the results, and as an offering to a higher power. By doing so, individuals can purify their minds and develop a deeper connection with the divine. While karma yoga is a path to self-realization, there are certain challenges and obstacles that one may face while practicing it. Swami Vivekananda has described some of these challenges in his book, Karma Yoga. Attachment to the fruits of actions. One of the biggest obstacles in karma yoga is the attachment to the fruits of one's actions. When one performs actions with the expectation of a certain outcome, it can lead to disappointment and frustration if the desired result is not achieved. This can also lead to a sense of pride or ego when one achieves success. Lack of motivation. Another challenge in karma yoga is the lack of motivation to perform actions. This can be due to various reasons such as lack of interest in the work, lack of clarity on the purpose of the work, or a feeling of monotony or boredom. Fear of failure. Fear of failure can also be an obstacle in karma yoga. When one is afraid of failure, they may not take risks or try new things, which can limit their growth and potential. Impatience. Impatience can also hinder one's progress in karma yoga. When one is impatient, they may rush through their actions or not give their full attention to the task at hand, which can lead to mistakes and inefficiency. Lack of self-discipline. Finally, a lack of self-discipline can also be a challenge in karma yoga. When one lacks discipline, they may not be able to maintain a consistent practice, which can limit their progress. To overcome these challenges, Swami Vivekananda suggests developing a sense of detachment from the fruits of one's actions, cultivating a sense of purpose and motivation, facing fear with courage, developing patience and focus, and practicing self-discipline regularly. Karma yoga is a path of selfless service that is aimed at purifying the mind and developing self-awareness. The benefits of karma yoga are numerous and can be experienced both in the short and long term. Swami Vivekananda, in his book Karma Yoga, has listed some of the benefits of practicing karma yoga. Reduction of selfishness. Karma yoga is a path of selfless service. By performing actions without any expectation of personal gain, one's sense of selfishness and ego is reduced, which leads to a more selfless and compassionate attitude towards others. Development of selflessness. Karma yoga helps in the development of selflessness. When one performs actions with the aim of benefiting others, it leads to a sense of empathy and compassion towards others. Purification of mind. Karma yoga helps in the purification of the mind. When one performs actions with a selfless attitude, it leads to the reduction of negative emotions such as anger, jealousy, and greed, which leads to a more peaceful and contented mind. Improvement of mental health. By reducing negative emotions and cultivating a sense of compassion and selflessness, karma yoga can also help in the improvement of mental health. Development of positive habits. Karma yoga involves regular practice and self-discipline. This leads to the development of positive habits such as consistency, perseverance, and focus, which can be applied to other areas of life. Realization of the true nature of the self. Ultimately, karma yoga is a path towards self-realization. By performing actions without attachment to the fruits of one's actions, one can realize the true nature of the self, which is beyond the ego and the mind. Karma yoga is the yoga of selfless action, which involves performing one's duties without attachment to the results. In modern times, the practice of karma yoga has become increasingly important as people search for ways to find purpose and meaning in their lives. In today's fast-paced world, many individuals experience stress and burnout, which can lead to a sense of disconnection from others and the world around them. The practice of karma yoga offers a way to overcome these feelings by helping individuals focus on the present moment and take action to help others. Karma yoga can be practiced in many different ways, from volunteering in one's community to simply being kind and helpful to those around us. By focusing on the needs of others and working towards the greater good, individuals can experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment in their lives. One of the key benefits of karma yoga is the development of selflessness and compassion. By focusing on the needs of others, individuals can learn to let go of their own desires and ego, which can lead to a sense of inner peace and contentment. However, there are also challenges and obstacles that can arise in the practice of karma yoga. One of the main obstacles is the attachment to the results of one's actions. It can be difficult to perform selfless actions without expecting some kind of reward or recognition. Another challenge is the temptation to become overwhelmed or burnt out by taking on too much responsibility or neglecting one's own needs. To overcome these challenges, it is important to maintain a sense of balance and perspective. This can be done by setting realistic goals, taking time to recharge and prioritize self-care, and remembering that the ultimate goal of karma yoga is to act selflessly without attachment to the results. Karma yoga is a path of selfless action, where one's actions are dedicated to the service of others and to the divine. Through the practice of karma yoga, one can attain spiritual liberation by transcending the ego and realizing the oneness of all beings. In this book, Swami Vivekananda explores the nature, philosophy, practice, obstacles, benefits, and modern relevance of karma yoga. He emphasizes the importance of performing one's duty without attachment to the results and with the awareness that all actions are ultimately performed by the divine. Swami Vivekananda explains that karma yoga is not just about performing physical actions, but also about cultivating the right attitude and intention towards those actions. He emphasizes the need for detachment, selflessness, and purity of heart in all actions. The practice of karma yoga can be challenging, as it requires one to constantly monitor one's thoughts and motives, and to overcome the desires and attachments of the ego. Swami Vivekananda describes various obstacles that can arise, such as laziness, doubt, and desire for reward, and provides guidance on how to overcome them. The benefits of karma yoga are many, including the purification of the mind, the development of detachment and equanimity, and the realization of the divine within oneself and in all beings. Swami Vivekananda also explores the modern relevance of karma yoga, particularly in the context of social service and the pursuit of social justice. In conclusion, Swami Vivekananda presents karma yoga as a practical and accessible path to spiritual liberation, suitable for all individuals regardless of their social or religious background. He encourages readers to embrace the path of karma yoga in their daily lives and to perform all actions with the awareness and intention of serving the divine.